Alright. Welcome back to Evenicle Chill. It's time to head into the cave, find a new animal girl. Wow, it's pretty wide. I wasn't expecting the ceiling to be so high. Alex and the girl stepped into the tunnel and noticed it was large enough for a human to pass. Of course, it's not like we dug it with our bare hands. The contraptions we used are sorta huge. Platinum can even swing your sword around without a problem. And you're right, I can feel the presence of many monsters in here. How did you get here all by yourself? Meh, I just walked at the bottom of that underground river. It follows the whole tunnel. Too bad you can't do the same. We puppets can get by without breathing, but you humans are gonna die. Yeah, well, thanks for the warning, we know that. So puppies don't need to breathe at all? That's amazing! Anyway, the treasure I found is deeper inside. There's a straight walk to that place, but be careful. Alex and the girl step towards the tunnel's depths. Alright. But will he really go straight to treasure? No. Any animal girl in here? No, that looks like poison. Gecko. A better oriental jacket. There I go, bud. You can have it for free. That was no animal girl anyways. I need a proper cute animal girl in this dark spooky cave. Please, game. Animal girl? No. Jesus. There we go. What's in here? It's a dead end. Maybe we could move these boulders out of the way. And make more rocks appear. Genius. Actually, that's too risky. I get the feeling that the whole passage may cave in. Alex and the girls walked away from the collapsed passage. Damn it. Chest! There's a symbol for Charlotte. Powerful against machines and enemy. 7 o'clock work doll to disassemble the enemy. Deals 100% damage, strong against machines. Also effective against clones. Crazy, I know. Clones. I know you're not a machine or anything else, but I want to try this out. Oh, damn! You got slapped by your Korean machine! Clockwork doll that disassembles all constructs. Nice. Yeah. The finishing touch. The laser beam. Alright, moving on. Ah, that's probably done by Poppins. Yeah. Chest! Better restoration outfit. Next game. Thank you for extra defense. Yeah. Goodbye, outlet hero serum percentage. Goodbye. Animal girl? No. I feel like the pyramid was built by Poppins. Probably just me, honestly. Hmm? It's a big one! It is a girl version of the mechas. But not notice the colossal figure at the end of the tunnel and raised her voice in surprise. That's One Kaiser Blast! What is it doing in here?
違う。あれは爆炎王じゃねえよ。え、爆炎王じゃないのですか？だとしたら、あのロボットさんは。このポピンズの穴蔵で忘れ去られていたもう一体のロボット。その名も、爆炎王だ！このロボットさんは女の子なのでしょうか？
色もピンクだからそうかも。
元は盗賊時代に爆炎王とセットで開発された機体だったそうだ。
どうしてセットなのかしら。封印された謎の機能があって2体が揃うと世界が滅ぼせたり。
シャロお姉ちゃんの食いつきすごいね。
Yar.
だって古代兵器よ、ロマンよ。きっとスペクタクルなのよ。封印されていた理由があるはずよ。
封印というより発掘作業に使って忘れただけだと思うぞ。
Yep, that's very Poppins like.
爆炎王の修理をするにあたっていろいろと調べていたら、どうにももう一体あるような記述が複数の落書きから見つかったんだ。で、設計図に残された落書きを集めて情報を精査したらビンゴ、爆炎城を無事に見つけたってわけさ。
You sure make it sound easy. Don't forget that we found you buried under a pile of rocks.
ブラウニーさんは爆炎王を修理するためにこのロボットさんを探していたのですね。
Are you planning to use this thing to rebuild the monument? Let me remind you that we don't have the materials for the reconstruction.
作る必要はねえよ。町には大仏の頭が残っていただろ。かぶせりゃいいじゃん。
Ah!
だから爆炎城に大仏の頭をかぶせて座らせておけばいいんだよ。
Don't you think that the locals are going to know that something's wrong? I mean, I am pretty sure that this mecha is nothing like the old Buddha.
いえ、妙案かもしれないわよ。
Oh, for Eve's sake, it's your Charles!
神宮の人は爆炎城の存在を知らないのよ。知らない間に大仏様と同じ巨体が現れて元の場所にあったらどう思うかしら。
大仏様の奇跡？
確かに巨大な建造物が突然現れれば奇跡と思う人もいるだろう。
Fine, I guess it's worth giving it a try. But I thought you need Mankaiser and Burks to fix Mankaiser Blast.
必要なのは爆炎城のマニュアルだったんだ。それはもう確保したし、ついでに動かすことができるなら儲けものってくらいさ。
Got it. Let's go ahead with this plan then. And in case Jingo's inhabitants realize that something's wrong, I guess we'll just apologize.
じゃあ操縦して神宮に移動させるから操縦者を決めてくれ。アレク以外で頼む。
私は体重制限に引っかかる可能性が。高いところ行く
の嫌な予感がする。アレクを除外しているのも気になるし。
動かすのね。はいはい、私が操縦したいわ。
じゃあおっぱいメガネでいいや。
やったー、みんなも別にいいわよね。
どうぞどうぞ。
You sure that you can pilot that thing without any prior experience?
牛に乗るより簡単だぞ。それとアレクも一緒に乗り込んでくれ。
Sure, I don't mind. Wait, wasn't I excluded from this? Charlotte and her husband climbed the ladder into the mecha's cockpit and entered it.
思ったよりも狭いわね。
A single handle stuck out of the panel ahead, surrounded by many gauges and switches.
牛バスの操縦と似ているわね。うん、大体わかるわ。
Cow Autobus?
おーい、乗ったか？
ええ、もう動かすことができるのかしら。
Charlotte answered Brownie through a microphone located in the mecha's cockpit.
実はその爆炎上だが、とっくの昔にエネルギーが切れているんだ。
Huh? What now then?
そのエネルギーが知りたくて爆炎上のマニュアルを手に入れたんだけどな。そこでエッチすればいいらしい。
Ah, so that's why there's this voice in here.
え？
仕組みはオーバーテクノロジーでさっぱりなんだが、とにかくエッチでエネルギーがたまるらしいんだ。
I see. Makes sense. Let's not question it. Let's do it. No, wait, that doesn't.
ポピンズの妄想じゃないの。
かもしれねえな。だが今のところエネルギーを貯める手段はそれだけだぞ。
Really now? I guess there's only a lot of way to find out if it's going to work or not.
それはそうだけど、ここでちょっと狭いわよ。
そこでしないとエネルギーがたまらないぞ。
Right. And there you have it.
でもここの声って外に筒抜けよ。私のあれな声がみんなにも。
ロボットを操縦したいならさっさとやれよ。いつもやってんだろうが。
シャロお姉ちゃん、ファイトしっかり声出してこ
戦争を止めるためにもセックスを頑張ってください。
Thanks.
よかった。また危うく変なプレイに付き合わされるところだった。
See, that was about another thing. May hear you moan.
前から思っていたけど、あなたたちって変よね。
Well, the joke's on you. You're one of us now. You better get used to it and get rid of it well.
わかったわよ。これもロボットを動かすため、喘ぎ声でも息声でも聞けばいいわ。
Yahoo! Let's get to it right away! Alex the lead of his wife and her type. And this is where I let the better fun. We're on YouTube, not Pornhub. Wait, I don't have.
よし、エネルギーがたまったぞ。ゆ
Awesome!
っくり歩かせてみろ。
Oh! We have the peanut gallery comments.
どうやら中は大変なことになっているみたいだな。
Oh yeah, sure, definitely.
う。シャロお姉ちゃん、いいな。
変わって、プラチナ。お願いだから変わって。
シャロお姉ちゃん、いいな。
Discover just simply place it instead. Stubborn. Oh! More peanut gallery comments. Ain't gonna read those two.
でも、おもらししたみたいに、すごくぬちゃぬちゃ言っているよね。
おちんちんが愛液をかき混ぜる音も拾っているの？どんだけ感度がいいのよ。ロストテクノロジー。
そう言ってやるな、プラチナ。シャロ本人が言っていた通り、生理現象だ。まあ、少し汁気が多い気もするが。
フォローしきれていないわよ、カノ。
それだけシャロちゃんも本気でエッチしているってことです。素晴らしいことですよ。
今この瞬間だけは悪意のない揺らぎに殺意が湧くわ。
Honestly, understand. Alright, and then they continued.
入ったな。
Huh? Oh! Oh, he heard that. Ah, okay, yeah, I get it. The screen would definitely, yeah.
軽
Score!
いいえ、きっ 子作り的な意味で。
なんで声だけでわかるのよ。
And then the last episode, not read. Hey, Charles, did you hear her?
わかっているわよ。
The archaeologist girl pulled herself together from the several orgasms and dizzily reached for the controls.
いいぞいいぞ、慎重じゃないか。興奮して暴走するかと思ってたぞ。
もうそんな元気ないわよ。
Kaiser Rin burst was finally fully charged and moved exactly as the pilot directed her. You sure we can take it out already? We could cause a real mess if somebody saw this mega outside.
安心しろ、もう真夜中だ。
もうそんな時間なのに。
Oops, yep, time sure flies when you're having schmacks.
それはアレクだけでしょ。私はすごく長い時間に感じたわよ。
Kaiser Rin burst stepped out of the popping tunnel and headed towards Jingo.
階段だ。足元に気をつけろよ。
大丈夫、しっかりと見えているわ。夜でも見えるなんてすごい機能ね。
Yeah, just imagine how many mangas we could read with all this function, am I right, Hiragi?
おーらい。そのまままっすぐ進んで大丈夫。
Thanks.
神宮の街は寝静まっていますね。寝ている皆さんを起こさないように静かに行動しましょう。
Right. Alex and the girls carefully repositioned Kaiser Ren burst in the middle of Jingu's main square.
よし、準備完了だ。あとは朝を待つだけだな。
Huh? Let's hope this is going to work out. Unless it's gonna be deemed as some sort of a gigantic spy or whatever.
きっと大丈夫ですよ。
Alex and Charles got out of the mecha and waited until sunrise to see how the locals would react. As dawn broke, more and more of Jingo's inhabitants gathered in front of the new statue. Soon enough, every single person in town had learned of the news and headed for the square.
大仏様の奇跡じゃ。大仏様を憐れに思った聖母様が新たな体を授けてくださったのじゃ。
No one will suspect of what I truly am. No one!
しかし町長、前のご本体とあまりに違いすぎると思うのだが。
せっかくの再生ゆえ、どうせならと最新のファッションに変わられたのじゃろう。
おお、おしゃれか。
やだ、角張った体に丸い顔が超ウケるんですけど。
おしゃれにうるさい JK が喜んでいる。さすが大仏様なのか。
こうしておれぬ、すぐに全国にこんの知らせを流すのじゃ。
そうですね。嘆いていた人たちもきっと喜ぶに違いない。
バカ者、観光客を呼び込むチャンスだ。奇病の流行で落ち込んだ観光収入を取り返すチャンスじゃぞい。
それもそうだ。大仏様のご利益だ。
ナマンダブー、ナマンダブー。
The square exploded into a loud cheer to set up the incredible miracle that had happened. They're happy?
おおむね好感触みたいだ。非難する声は聞かれなかったな。
いたずらと疑われるのが不安だったけど、そもそもこんな大掛かりないたずらをするとは思いもつかないのね。
どうしたの、カレコお兄ちゃん。
And here I had nearly given up on healing the hearts of Jenga's people.
だけど今はとても明るく元気そうですね。
The enormous Buddha recovered his dignity, and the people living in the shadows beamed with joy. My gramps once told me that the psycho's job doesn't end after healing our patient's conditions. I think I understand what he meant now. And it's all thanks to you, Brownie. You've taught me a good lesson.
つい
お礼は肉棒でいいぞ。
No. Sorry, not happening.
これで神宮の町だけでも戦争回避の流れになってくれればいいのだけどね。
Don't tell me that it's still gonna happen, though.
それで収まるとは思えないが、何もしないよりはマシだな。
Yeah. Anyway, let us go back to Otsuchiya and report to Spartan. Want to tag along, Brownie?
ああ、俺はこの町に用事ができたからここで一旦お別れだな。
Alright, no worries. See you around. Alex and his wife took one last glance at the restored monument and headed back for Utsushiya. That was weird. I want to go.
敵の気配が濃いな。
It's gonna see like this for good. I hope so.
面白い店
Can we get any weapons in here? No weapons? No? Still empty? Oh, fine. Also, is this place registered finally in the map? Nope. God damn it. Anyways, back to Utsushiya.
この度のご助力誠にありがとうございます。この大きな恩にどのように報いればよいのか見当もつきません。
I'll take a hike as a reward! Please! Spartan welcomed Alex and his wives into a residence and politely bowed their head in thanks.
公爵の方にそこまで言われると恐縮してしまいますね。
そうだな。気にせず普通にしてくれ。
それだけのことをしていただいたのです。神宮のみならずうつしおの町も大仏様復活の奇跡に沸いています。
The incredible story about Jingu's new monument had already traveled far and wide through Clark.
これで戦争も回避できるといいけど。大仏様の奇跡を聖母様のおぼし飯と主張し、正義は我にありと叫んで戦意を高揚させようとする者もいますので。
一度振り上げた拳はそう簡単に下ろせないでしょうからね。
ところでスパルタンに相談があるんだ。レッドクロスに向かう連絡船に僕たちが乗れるように手配をお願いしたい。
Wait, we need our permission to do that?
クラークとオートの領民は自由だが、他は渡航証明書が必要なんだよ。
船は海の上の密室だからね。犯罪者が紛れ込まないように対策が取られているの。
残念ながら連絡船の運航はアジモフに宣戦布告した日より停止してしまいました。
No way! But why?
連絡船は民間の会社が戦士ギルドに護衛を頼んで運営を行っています。戦争が起こるかもしれない場所への運航は戦士ギルドも報酬の上積みを要求するので採算が合わなくなったそうです。レッドクロスは目と鼻の先なのにね。国営の貨物船だけは運航を続けていますが、王家にイシュタムが関わっている以上いつ打ち切られるかわからない状況です。
I guess we have no choice but to find a boat of our own. Or maybe... Red Cross shouldn't be too far from Clark. We could build a raft or something like that.
モンスターに襲われたら壊れちゃうわよ。
シャボン玉で飛んでいけない？
クラークまで飛べなかった理由と同じで北風が強いのよね。飛んだらハイラインにたどり着くと思うわよ。
Darn it, Bobby. Ronnie's going to shoot us down thinking we're out of your force something.
船なら私が用意しましょうか。むしろアレク様に差し上げます。
Ah? You sure that's okay?
いやいや、船って高いんだぞ。そう簡単にもらえるものじゃないぞ。
I mean, we do have some gold to spare. What does this cost? 100,000 gold?
代わりに私からの依頼を受けてほしいのです。どうか戦争を止めるため私に力をお貸しください。
戦争を止めるための依頼？何かいい策が思いついたのか？
アレクさん、戦争を止められるのなら私は協力したいです。
もちろん私も。プラチナも同じよね。
戦争良くない。 だと思う。
この旅の目的はアレクの作った薬をレッドクロスに届けることだが、僕はアレクの指示に従おう。
Well, the medical guild in Red Cross isn't going anywhere. Alright, we'll do it. I mean, finding a cure for these diseases won't change anything if all my patients die in a war. Of course, everyone's free to do as they please with their lives. But I sure wouldn't like that. So yeah, you can count on us, Spartan. Tell us what you have in mind. The Duchess gave her gifts a beaming smile and then started talking with a serious tone.
御三家と協議した結果、戦争に流行る領民を食い止めるには武力を放棄するしかないという結論に達しました。
武力の放棄？そんなことができるのか？モンスターはどうする？
戦士ギルドに依存することになります。おそらく費用をこちらが負担して兵士をギルドに預けることになるかと。
確かに兵士を管轄するのが戦士ギルドなら戦争目的には使えなくなるが、
ここに武力を放棄する旨を記した約定書を用意しました。
Kinda looked at the gilded document that Spartan presented her with an amazed expression.
約定書、それは思い切ったな。
綺麗な紙ですね。解禁賞でもらった表彰状みたいです。
So, what is this piece of paper for?
約定書は紙切れじゃないぞ。特別な地位に立つ者が世界と交わす誓約の書だ。
正式な約定書は聖母イブ聖教に預けられて保管してあるイブニクルに新たに書き加えられるのよ。
Whoa, okay, I get it. It's a really important piece of paper. Stop looking at me so angrily, everybody.
イブニクルって書き加えてもいいものだったんだね。
Seems like so.
確か革張りで高級そうな外見だけど、中はバインダーになってるそうよ。
Huh. The oldest and most important book in all human history is a binder?
公爵に与えられた領地も王が約定書を書くことによって認められているんだ。もちろんレフトハンドもそうだぞ。
I see. Does that mean that the church is responsible for punishing anyone who breaks the law?
アレクさん、イブニクルに記されたことを破ってしまうと聖母イブ聖教を信じる人に怒られてしまうんですよ。
I'm not planning to.
程度の違いはあるが、ほとんどの人が信仰する聖母イブ聖教を敵に回すとこの世界では生きていけなくなるぞ。
Oh, okay, right. So that piece of paper can't dismiss all the sinners, huh? Were you planning to take over the world or something? If you're saying that.
いえ、このままでは御三家の権限で約定書の放棄が可能となっています。
Oh, god damn it.
公爵を相手に逆らえちゃうということ？
独裁を防ぐためよ。アジモフでは七公爵と呼ばれて貴族院の選挙で選ばれるわ。
レフトハンドにも13席と呼ばれる辺境伯の決定に異を唱えることのできる人たちがいるぞ。まあ町内会長のことだけど。
その御三家が戦争に賛成なのですよね。
それは領民の訴えがあってやむを得ないからで、本心では戦争に反対です。
それが偽りではないという証拠は？
御三家に名を連ねる3名の公爵、その一人は養子に出された私の実の弟です。あの子が私に嘘をつく理由はありません。
次期公爵の座を狙ってとかは？
私は戦略級スキルを次世代に残すためにいずれ職を辞して可能な限り子を産む存在。
いや、疑ってすまなかった。気を悪くしたなら謝罪しよう。
Fair enough. Your own family and siblings and shit. God. So anything we can do to make sure that these guys won't reject the bell? Shoot one in the head? Shoot in the head?
御三家も承認していただければ誰も止めることができなくなります。たとえ王家でも口は挟めません。
でも普通は署名をしないわよね。 だって領民が許さないのでしょ。
そこであなた方のお力を借りたいのです。御三家はいずれも病気の流行で身内に患者が発生してしまいました。
Why am I totally not surprised to hear about this?
その治療と引き換えに署名を迫ったという形をとり、領民に理解を求めます。
Wait. I mean, this is a fantastic idea and everything, but are you asking us to basically blackmail them into signing this well? I mean, I'm okay with that, but would you be acting on your behalf? This could destroy your reputation.
スパルタ、もしかして君は。
はい。武力放棄の約定が成立した暁には、領民の不満を鎮めるため、公爵の座を辞任させていただきます。
You can't be serious!
味も不良のパトリオットに唯一対抗できるのがスパルタンだ。その彼女を公爵から下ろせば戦争に勝ち目はなくなる。
公爵の座に引き止められたとしても兵士はいなくなるから、どっちにしても戦争することはできないわね。
君は領民から恨まれることになるぞ。
たとえ多くの領民に恨まれたとしても、彼らに戦争で命を失ってほしくはない。
What do you think, Kanos?
暴発寸前の領民感情を増やすには十分すぎる策だ。
Wouldn't the Asimovians and the Clarkians continue hitting each other anyway?
エンデを捉えた以上、病気の流行は収束に向かうはずよ。病人が減れば悪い感情も次第に薄れていくと思うわ。
Huh? Okay. So all we have to do is meet the heads of the free household and get their signatures.
お願いします。御三家がアレクさんの到着を待っているでしょう。
Alright, let's go get those signatures then.
病気の方を治せれば一石二鳥ですね。
Yar?
船がもらえるとレッドクロスもすぐだからね。
Yar har.
しかし報酬が船って。
今回の依頼は3つの領地を回る極めて危険なもの。少なかったでしょうか。
いやいや、十分すぎると思うぞ。
そうだ、公爵をクビになる極つぶしの女でよろしければお付けしますよ。妾としていかがですか？
Alright, we're going to get those free signatures, get that girls, we're leaving out of the way, we're about to have a new family member as well.
その冗談。
What? Now that's a joke!
いえ、そうなってもいいなとは思っていましたが。
Spartan's face flushed bright red as she lowered her gaze in embarrassment. Oh, no worries then, we'll be more than glad to welcome you. At least I know I will be.
はい。
なんでこれがモテるかな。理不尽だな。
だからあなたが言っても何の説得力もないのよ。
Thank you, Charles! Alright, where are we going first?
観光ガイドによるとカクリオの町が一番近いと思います。
北にあるカクリオに向かう道はパトリオットの攻撃を報告していたのですが、復旧したと報告がありました。
Don't we go then? How about the Lord wins payment?
私にもいろいろと気持ちの準備が。
バカなこと言ってないで行くぞ。
Gotta get your husband by his collar and take them out of the mansion.
どちらへ向かいましょうか。
Rest, everybody. Hey, Charles! Oh, you need to hurry and go have dinner, or you already will.
あら？
Oops, sorry. Alex stepped into the room to check why she wasn't downstairs on the wider in lingerie, and then kept on standing.
別にいいわよ。
Well, I mean, you're in your underwear and...
いいも何も夫婦なんだからいいんじゃない？
Heck you?
というか許可出さなくてもガン見じゃない。
Sorry, it's just... I really can't take my eyes off your fantastic twins! Like Scoob!
服を着るところだったんだけど、このままでいた方がいいのかしら。
No, no, no. You're going to catch a cold. You'd better get dressed.
あらそう？じゃあそこにある服取ってくれる？素直なんだから。
This girl, she sure likes to toy with me. But it's not like I dislike the playful atmosphere she sometimes, creates between us. Alright, and the speaking of Charles. Alex always found himself waking up in one of his wife's beds whenever they decided to sleep separately.
おはよう。
はいよ。
コーヒー入っているけど飲む？
Thanks! Oh! Woohoo! Morning, babies!
お嫁さんの裸がそんなに嬉しいの？というか、ゆうべ散々見たじゃない。
Never. It's not my fault. I just can't get enough of them. Actually, how come you're in your birthday suit?
それはね、誰かさんがゆうべ嫁をすっぱだかにして一晩中可愛がってくれたから服を着るのがバカらしいの。
Oh, the dastardly bastard. The girl sat next to Alex, slowly walking her fingers on his bare chest, until she finally reached his face and pinched his nose with them. Shower.
さあ、シャワー浴びたら早く出ましょう。
Right. Alex stood up from the bed and wondered what his wife was thinking about and why she moaned.
それとも一緒にシャワー浴びる？
Please! I mean, yeah, let's!
エッチなことはしないわよ。
And then we did lots of weird things. Alex and Charlotte obviously ended up having lots of morning schmicks while showering together.
爽やかな朝だな。
Understand? Be good to go upstairs. Let me save and
慎重なのはいいことよ。
let's proceed. Upload. I also want to find a thing for the Ramius and fight guards. Oh shit.
始めるわよ。
Oh, good thing I saved.
気をつけて進みましょう。
Wow, there are leaves everywhere on the ground. Which means aliens. This might be Clark's autumn region. That means that whatever we're looking for isn't here. The four areas of Clark's shore are something unique. What the kid said that we need to be Adam's region? Or we need to find something related with Autumn. I forget. I'm sorry, human diseases currently. For it's too many for me. It must be pretty handy. People who aren't good with a specific climate can just move to another region and live there. Maybe that's also why training was always so important here in Clark. And let's not forget that the Clarkians can grow all kinds of plants, thanks to these four areas. Did you know that the local nobles used to measure their power by the wealth of their merchants? The expression a Clarkian who doesn't trade is a liar also originated back then. The old aristocracy used to retain exorbitant numbers of merchants, and... Wait, so basically, the more merchants they employed, the more important they thought they do look? I'm not sure I get it. Clark's culture is just too different from ours. Yeah, it was something like that. The big shots of the summer area would order chunks of ice from Sekishiki to impress their peers. And in the same way, the people from the winter zone would buy and dress in a bikini just to show off. That's a little sad. The locals should have treasured their own regional items more. But I guess it is normal to prefer rare merchandise from faraway places over domestic products. I don't even want to imagine the amount of money they had to pay for that stuff. After all, a low supply of a product drives its price up. Anyway, that's also why quick and easy meals became so popular here in Clark. Like the famous Clarkian rice balls. The local merchants needed something to eat while on the road, since they were constantly traveling. So that's why most of Clark's dishes can be eaten with your hands, and they can be finished in a bite or two. Also, did you see all those food stalls in the cities? That's another type of business that originated from a peddler's need to order something on the go. Modern Clarkians consider it a little improper, but you still see many people eating while walking around. Right. I remember seeing a couple of people eating some rice balls while going on their way. I can't say that I'm fond of the idea, though. You should take your time to enjoy a good meal. It's just a matter of cultural gap. Our customs are very different from Clark's. But hey, that doesn't mean you should look down on our Dutchie's traditions. Good point. Let's get a nerd snack from one of those stalls the next time we see one. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Nothing. It's just... seeing you give us endless history lessons just like at the academy made me feel a little nostalgic. I did it again, didn't I? Sorry, it's an automatic thing for me. We know. And no worries. I love seeing how passionate you are about your work. Huh? Hunfufu. Charles' history lessons are really interesting, aren't they? Platinum likes listening to them too. Thanks. Knowing that you enjoy them makes me really happy. Anyway, going back to Clarkian history, the battlers would usually travel on highways that... Alex listened to his wife's passionate lecture while enjoying the autumnal landscape. 48 out of 103, just need 2 more for something good.